Okay, no, nothing. I was just... You're no longer only in the left ear. What happened when we left?
It looks way smoother today, actually. Yes, AirPlay is functioning, guys!
That's what I said. It's not looking like completion.
The little sheepy costume, I forgot! They're
Oh,
all in the training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
That sounds,
Yeah,
calm.
Sonny, like the stream audio has an echo to it, and so does mine, it seems.
I do
on
not
stream.
know why.
Oh dear. We sound like robots.
Ah, hell yeah! We sound like robots, hell yeah!
Get the fuck out of those children.
They're not children, they're mandrakes.
Scratch one enemy.
Get the fuck out of those mandrakes.
I will. Those weird naked flower babies. Do 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 do.
I like that Morgana's icon on the thing has the little, like, upside down 3 face. Oh.
Hey.
Mouth.
How long till I get my gun? When's the gun tutorial? Sandy Oreo is just gonna have to wait a little long. Oh, here it is! This is the gun tutorial, okay.
Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
It's because they changed the gun mechanic between P5 and Royale. They, like, half your ammo, but now it resets after every battle, so it's actually useful now.
Then
They also
You
changed
can
it.
help
just-
out a little bit.
They also updated a lot of the talking portraits, which is good, because in the original one, Morgana looks really flat, and I completely forgot how flat he looked until I played Strikers, because they used the old talking portraits, and he looks really off.
Gun?
He's, like, tall instead of wide.
Yeah.
Like the old
Looks real and
Pokemon anime eyes,
He's
where
shooting
their
at
faces are just longer, you know?
Attack away, frizzy hair.
My name is Sandy Oreo.
Dude, I
Actually.
keep saying it's not
Don't
gonna
you
fire
forget it.
anything.
Don't you forget about me. Don't.
Right? Pointed at a shadow and
Persona 5 is really the breakfast club of its time, as in, like, being about a bunch of high school students.
How about that?
Giving me breakfast vibes.
No, I'm not
Fighting
actually,
against
Mona.
pieces where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does
But, like,
more good than letting it collect
Technically,
dust.
when is it more useful to use the gun instead of anything?
When enemies are weak to gun.
Is that a thing?
I'll
Yes,
show you
gun
mine.
is an
You're joking,
affinity.
what?
There are gun type spells too. Gun and physical are the two physical attacking affinities, whereas everything else is a magical attack affinity. But yeah, there are like Pixie is weak to gun, for example. Because, you know, fairies are weak to either steel or iron, I can't remember, and gun bullets are made of metal. So Pixie's weak to metal,
For
she's
real?
weak to bullets. Humans are also weak to gun. Fun fact for y'all.
Wait, but bullets aren't made of steel or iron.
But they're made of metal.
Yeah, but not steel or iron.
Yeah, but there's no steel type attack in Personamon, so...
He has a knife. Those
Yeah,
men-
but don't
of
worry
steel?
about it. But don't worry about it. But Pixie's weak to gun. Shoot Tinkerbell and Peter Pan! Hell yeah, boys! Aw man, I loved those Tinkerbell films as a kid. Honestly, I think they hold up pretty well, all things considered. I mean, the girl who wants more works hard and gets what she wants. So, you know.
Is that a reference to the Tinkerbell cinematic universe?
Okay, so the Frost one, I think it was like the third one where she has like a long lost twin sister, that movie was stupid. But the first two were really cute, and the pirate one was stupid in a fun way.
Nice.
So the original Persona 3, you couldn't control your teammates,
Yep.
And the AI, so they go for status moves, right? Which normally makes sense, except for some reason in Persona 3, all status moves have 25% accuracy, which makes them basically useless, and completely takes away all RPG from RPG-ness. No
Just
strategy.
want the game
There's
actively
no strategy
fuck
in this
you
RPG.
up.
Ah, hell yeah. Yeah, let's go with Tyrant Pixel EX for that extra 15 magic.
Oh. I don't know, that sounds like a good stat. I mean, we're, what, 3 hours into the game?
Yeah, don't
Plus
mind me.
15 of...
Don't mind me on my new Game Plus vibe with my ridiculously overpowered weapons.
games
We
that
don't need to heal. We're fine.
fuck.
Crap!
Probably
234 damage.
Nice.
Pog. Thank you, Xander Mobus.
welcome.
Did you just say you're welcome on Xander's behalf?
Guard. I'm pretty sure that's
He's
where
not
we need
here,
to
is
go
he?
into.
I don't
You're
think
not gonna
so.
Take it down again?
Enemies.
Is this the ambush tutorial?
Did you already get
Something like
ambushed?
that.
I can't remember. Honestly, I
Oh, like-
can't.
Didn't you just get ambushed
There's
by
a
the
distinct
fairies?
flow to battles.
Oh, it's teaching me knockdown. No, I got ambush. He's teaching. I can't remember when I learned to ambush. Watch this kill instead of knockdown. 1,294 damage.
All out attack.
Well, yeah.
But she has like endure for this specific fight. Yeah, so there might not be a whole lot of all-out attacks in this playthrough.
Fits me in like a glove.
Did.
Gotta be
I told
merciful
you,
with them.
it's called an all-out
Play
attack.
with them.
If you
We're
manage to
on
knock
merciless
enemies
mode.
down,
That also
you might be
does.
able to use
So
to
it does
defeat
like
all at
double
once.
damage because it's weak, then double damage again because we're on merciless.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated
You still
attack on
can-
defenseless enemies after
Wait, do
all.
you do more damage on merciless?
Now,
I
as I mentioned before,
Both you
I'll
and
leave
the
you to be
enemies
head of our
do
command.
double damage
You can
for
decide when we use this.
technical and weakness, I believe.
playing on stalker rules.
Oh, I want to see my stats on my level 3. Oh! Level 3 Arsene! Strength 5, Endurance 3, Agility 5, Luck 6, Magic 22.
22.
22! Oh, yeah! That's the stuff.
I'm sorry that I'm kind of out to it. I've been feeling a
You're
little
out to
under
it?
the weather recently.
I know, I wish you
Oh.
felt better. Ah, it sounds so damp.
Like water, huh?
Nope, it's people getting beat to death. Every game is basically just Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. I mean... Lego, can you confirm this?
Not only have I played Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, I've played a bunch of other games that can confirm that yes, they are all the same. Everyone.
Huh?
These guys out of here.
Russian roulette?
What about Russian Roulette? It's not the same without a gun.
Leave him here.
Of course, it's not.
How
That one
stupid
doesn't
can
have
you
Stalker
be?
vibes, because Stalker is actually a Ukrainian game, not a Russian game.
Russian Roulette is not the same without a
These are
gun.
only
And
human.
baby,
They aren't
when
real
it's love,
humans
if
that
it's
venture
not
from
rough, it
reality.
isn't fun.
They're different from you two. Even better.
I like
They're
it when you
different
just
from the
get
real
into
ones in the
song.
real world.
You're welcome. Volleyball players should have a communist resolution. I really think they should, honestly.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
It gets even
Volleyball is
worse.
In the real world, too?
But volleyball?
No,
I
the
know these
teacher.
guys.
Uh,
They're members of
He's
the
got the
Vault.
same vibe as r/Persona 5.
They must be physically
That's
abused
why-
every day.
That's why it's
There's no way they
r/Persona
can
5,
still
because that's the
beat up
game he's
Don't tell
made
me.
an
They're
entire
going through
subreddit
similar
dedicated
shit
to
in
the game
reality?
that Kamoshida is for,
Most
because they
likely.
love him so
I
much.
mean, this proves that Kamoshida
I
thinks
mean,
of them as slaves.
They certainly kid him, if you know what I
Might
mean.
be for real.
He-
If they're
he
true,
said
wouldn't
for
this be
real
something
again,
to
he's
report to
fine.
the police?
Alright, take a shot.
I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes
I got a
well,
water
we can
bottle.
take down that
The
asshole
account- I'm gonna
Kamoshida.
hydrate,
I got-
guys. Hydrate or dehydrate.
It's not working.
I'd like you to keep in mind
That's
that
what we
they
used to come
can't
here.
use the camera in the metaverse, because that's gonna set up for a joke. about 90 hours later that I made to my dad, and it was really funny, and I'm gonna repeat it again. But it's very important that you keep in mind they can't use their camera in the metaverse. I'll see y'all 90 hours from
Just
now.
memorize their faces before going home.
I won't forget.
Okay, the slapping noise though sounds like sloshing through water, and it makes I bet that's how they made the sound effect.
There was also a volleyball subplot I remember in Persona 3 Portable.
There is, but in that game it's with Wholesome Rio.
Now that one is different. That's just about
It's about
helping
Rio's
Rio not.
friends being terrible at making Rio realize she doesn't need them. Seriously though, it's like the plot wants you to make her apologize, but she did literally nothing wrong during the entire social link. Her friends are just jerks.
Apologize for not getting a boyfriend exclusively to make her friends shut up.
Exactly.
This way.
Oh, we're on rails. I forgot. This is the Ryuji cutscene.
On rails, but it's Japan, so at least you'll know that the rails will be well named.
And on time. I want to max every confidant in this playthrough, so we're gonna have to max Ryuji. Hopefully it'll change my opinion of him, but you never know. Maybe I'll just not. If Shadow Kamoshida has yellow eyes, does that make him? All shadows have yellow eyes, and when characters awaken to their persona, their eyes turn yellow too, because they're accepting their shadows.
A severe jaundice.
Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
His eyes have gone a bit yellow.
Now here's where Joker loses, even though I should be winning, because, well,
Ryuji, move!
have you seen me?
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida
Oh,
told
these
us.
funny goats.
I'll kill because that's
They're
what
This is
bicorns.
basically just Kingdom Hearts. Yes.
If they're doing literally no damage to us because our protectors are so good. Watch.
Ravage them.
This is good. 77 damage. Yeah.
This one.
I want to play Kingdom Hearts. Maybe I will play Kingdom Hearts.
To play Kingdom Hearts as well.
But I
don't know
think
if it's
after
on
we
this
play
Getting emotional
this,
so quick.
whatever that may be, I think I'm gonna play a Hat in
Raise your
Time.
hand at me.
Oh, that's good. That's really.
My brother
interesting.
just played it, and he really liked it, so.
Okay.
I saw him play
That's
some of
good.
it.
It was
I
physical
s-
abuse.
most importantly, I saw him answer peck for every single question.
Like what a chicken does?
Peck!
Kind of.
For some reason, peck is like a swear word in the Hat in Time cinematic universe. So he answered peck to every single question.
Damn it. Am I gonna
Ah,
lose again?
yeah.
They get on
Not
people.
only-
I'd like to point out how Kamoshida has a bright pink like G-string. Thank you, game.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Oh, Ryuji's doing the thing. Oh, the date and time are gone.
You never know what time it is nor what day it
You
is.
seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
No, 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 no.
Doesn't hit as hard as when Booker did it.
I know it. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks. Now that I got this power, it's time for payback.
This is Goro Akechi's song in Persona Dancing.
Bring it.
I have played it so many times. I can't beat him on all night mode. It's so hard.
Let's do this, Captain Kid.
Captain Kid!
Oh wow, become an adult.
Persona! Captain
Interesting!
Persona!
Yeah, he's just fucking gone.
Shout out to my boy Mishima for really should have having been a party member, but whatever, it's fine.
They just had to add Ryuji.
Hey look, it's r/Persona 5's top post!
What a meow.
Which one, Kamoshida or An?
On in the swimsuit.
Cute Morgana.
Look at Morgana just smiling at her.
Calm down, Ryuji.
That little
It
dude.
seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition
He's
of
out here just insulting her, saying that she's not a real one.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Women aren't drawn to problematic
Go on
punks
out
like
for a
you.
real one.
Damn it.
No one harem route Joker.
Voice
Joker's heels, they're like upturned in the front. He's got little elf boots.
So what's going on?
I think he's gonna jump up and like click his heels together and
He does in Persona Dancing! He and Ikechi do a mirrored heel click jump.
Threat to them? This
oh hell
happens.
yeah.
It is my favorite thing ever.
By distortion.
Guys, is it gay to do a mirrored heel click jump with the homies?
It's the
In this
rebels
case,
and
yes. Very, very gay.
Depends on how many homies there
stop
are.
asking questions and accept what
It
you see
depends
in
whether the
ways.
homies are Joker and Goro Akechi.
No, wait,
A
here.
couple
We're still screwed with Kamoshida
ago,
at
the
real
fire
school.
alarm in my building went
That's
off,
quite sharp of you.
and we had to evacuate. And while I was walking back,
The Kamoshida in reality
The,
can't possibly know about what happens
alarm
here.
shut off.
A shadow is the
I
true
decided
self that is
to
suppressed.
do
A
a
side of one's
little
personality
click
they don't
in one
wanna
of the
see.
empty hallways on the way back to
So,
my room.
we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality
It's a very
remember
interesting
about the
story, I
execution?
hope you know.
About
I bet
teaching
you looked
idiots
amazing.
everything.
Very graceful, I'm
I-
sure.
Cooperate?
Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of
I
me?
feel so bad having to reject Mona here. I love
Thanks for
Mona.
everything,
Even on the
Cat.
first playthrough, I
guys
didn't
being
want to
a cat
reject
and
him.
See you around.
Oh, it's a small guy.
He's just a good boy.
What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like
Oh,
everything's
no.
all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
Poor friend. Let him just wiggle his ears.
I know,
He is
he's
like me.
friend-shaped.
Dead tired. How you holding up?
And
Um,
poggers.
Yuji really apologizing for something? Is he going to not
Me too.
be an annoying little
Yeah, I'm
buffoon?
gonna sleep like a rock when I get home.
See, the thing is, I don't think Ryuji is like a bad
That's what I'm
person,
talking
right?
about.
I think he just needs to be like sat down and have a few
So,
things explained to
You're
him, you
thinking of
know?
laying low because you got a record.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
And the problem is, the game never gives you the opportunity to just sit him down and explain those things to him.
It's a shame that it just kinda,
No one else besides a
presents
teacher could have leaked
him
it.
I really
being
think
Doesn't matter
that
Ryuji
you're a
would-
fool and just being
That
like,
asshole
yeah,
just
that's
wrecks
just
things he
how
doesn't
it
agree with.
is.
Just like
Well, good, it's just
me.
bros being bros.
I really think Ryuji
wouldn't
would
take
be
anything
drinking
I
that
say
respect
seriously.
women juice if
Still,
someone just told him
Those
his
rumors about
behavior
him getting
wasn't
physical might
okay.
be real.
But the game
After seeing
expects you
Kamoshida's
to
distorted
to
heart
agree
being
with his
person,
behavior and go
there's no
along
way
with
I can
it,
just sit back.
which really upsets me.
Does the chariot arcana symbolize, and in what way does it misrepresent Ryuji?
Alright, let me get my tarot deck.
Right.
Ah!
I haven't eaten anything since lunch.
Wait, you
It'd
don't
be weird splitting
you
off
don't you
now.
don't have to
So
like
why
go
don't
out
we
of
bite somewhere?
your
No,
way.
no, it's too late. I
I
already
just
got
wanted
the...
to make
Okay.
make another joke about
No,
Ryuji being
shh,
kinda stupid.
Shush, shush. I already got it open.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Okay, the chariot. Succor, providence, and also war, triumph, presumption, vengeance, and trouble. When reversed, it means riot, quarrel, dispute, litigation, and defeat. So, in this case, I think it's representative of how he was defeated by Kamoshida, more or less, in the real world. And by getting angry at him, he ended up causing the disband of the track team, and now he has to reconcile with that through his social link.
So chronologically, does this take place like immediately after your
Ah, we might be
first
more alike than
excursion?
I
You're just
originally
going
thought.
out for nipples?
Yeah.
And
Fun
you barely
fact
touched
about
our
me,
food.
I I can't hold chopsticks properly. I try.
Just let me do
And
it.
I try to
Thank you for
read, I
helping
look
me.
at those
Anyways,
diagrams and I
get your
just,
back like you
I
got mine
can't
from
do
tomorrow
it.
on.
Like I
As long as we
can't
do
It's
something
okay.
look
about
at the
Kamoshida,
dialogue,
I'm sure
the
we'll both feel better
diagram, and
about
like
being
match
at
it to
school.
my fingers, so I had to learn how to do it by myself,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I hold them wrong.
Tell me your number.
But other fun
Chat
fact
with you
about
too.
me, I'm a firm believer that if the majority of the food gets into your mouth, you have succeeded at eating.
Just you wait,
So,
Kamoshida. We're gonna
yes, I
start
do
right
it
away tomorrow.
improperly,
First,
but is
let's hit those guys
improper
that are
necessarily
slaves.
incorrect? Because
The
I
volleyball
have
rallies
successfully
tomorrow, huh?
eaten.
Shit's
Chat, anyone else in the chat like Pickled Ginger? Hey, it's the best boy! He was on screen! And now it's Lady
Holy
On
shit.
and her girlfriend.
Yeah. Who is her girlfriend? Why is it not
Shiho.
Rio from the basket?
I haven't been
volleyball
sleeping well
team.
lately.
Shio literally
Whenever I close
confesses
my
her
eyes,
love for her at the end of her
I
confidant.
keep thinking about too many things.
Oh yeah, no, you told me about that. She's the one where like.
Emotional
Let's-
support
And then
is
you
something,
immediately-
so I keep
That's
Yeah.
the thing where it's like,
someone
where you
like
just
me
try to
would
be
be
nice
on
to
the
her,
starting lineup.
and you start her romance route, and I'm like,
Don't
oops.
worry. Just be confident in yourself.
Yeah,
Your
no, I
skills
think
have
you
been
told me about
recognized.
that. That like
All
at
because
one
you work
point,
harder than
this is
anyone
her love
else.
for An, and they like budget and be
Yeah.
like, but she loves me
Volleyball's all I
more.
have after all.
Mhm.
Something
More
like that.
importantly, we better go.
This is when
Good luck.
a bad thing happens.
Oh dear.
Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you
Oh no, the
actually
bad
went
thing
to
hasn't
school
happened
today?
quite yet, but we're getting there.
Bad thing happens. You have to talk to Sojiro again.
I love
I guess you
Sojiro.
learned
Be
your
nice
lesson
to
after what
Coffee Dad.
happened yesterday. As long as you're
Sorry,
not getting
Coffee
into
Dad.
trouble,
He's
it's
just
fine
really
with me.
grumpy at the beginning of the game.
Just
Sheesh.
stay away from bad
Sheesh.
influences,
That's what he says when he realized that Joker had such tremendous taste in clothing.
Joker also has a lot of trauma, but that's okay. I love the cherry blossoms. They're so pretty. We used to have ornamental plum trees in our old backyard, and their blossoms look a lot like cherry blossoms. They look like a cross between a cherry blossom and like a tiny hibiscus flower. They're really pretty. They
There
taste
is
really,
some-
they taste really bad, but what I do is I break them open and then use them as paint to draw on the sidewalk. I don't remember what
I
happened to
mean
it though.
to interrupt you, but what was that you said about the way the flowers taste?
No, not the flowers, the plums. They're called ornamental plums because
Oh.
they taste terrible.
I
Did
thought
you
you,
guys-
because you were talking about like the blossoms, and then you said they didn't. I thought you were like
No.
eating flowers.
Are you becoming accustomed
But-
to this place?
Don't be stupid.
You got some nerve, inmate.
Yeah, I got max social stats.
I imagine you have many.
Thou, it shall be with the birth
Birth
of the full persona.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Imagine what like how awful it must be to hear that you're our fool.
That's not what the fool means. Okay, so the fool is like the person who goes through the journey. Hold on.
I know that like that's what it represents. That it represents someone at the start of.
It represents
but, like-
Deliria and Mania. Reversed,
Oh, I
it
mean-
represents apathy and vanity and nullity. Fascinating. I read my brother's fortune yesterday. It was really funny because I didn't do a very good job, but it was really fun.
What was his fortune, or is that information proprietary?
Oh, he asked me why he couldn't find love as a joke, and I read it, and what the results were basically is, your dream girl is really rich, but due to your circumstances of people wanting to backstab you, people are gonna, and like his thing he had to overcome was authority, and like all this stuff, and like his future is full of like gifts and riches. So really, basically, his dream girl is super rich, but the other rich people don't want her dating a peon like him, so they're going to use their authority to try and pressure him out of it. And that's his future, his soulmate. His soulmate's family is
Romantic.
gonna hate him.
You will understability.
Oh, and he's gonna meet her at a job that
Now
he
this
has.
conversation's over.
That's
Get
the
lost,
other thing
inmate.
we found.
Well, I mean, at least presumably that means within his future he's going to find gainful employment.
Well, yes. And it says in his past is
trying
fear
to
of not
hide.
having enough money, so...
We've barely started Spike
You're allowed to read
Yeah,
somebody's
guys, you're gonna get
as
your
well as
face smashed
future.
in. Just look at how banged
I
up
mean-
the volleyball team is.
I mean, the thing
that
about
was allowed.
fortunes is it's not about what the fortune says. It's about, what you do with what it says, you know? Like, if you let it consume you with fear,
Okay,
obviously,
quiet down.
you're gonna have a not very good time. It's all about what you do with that kind of thing. Regardless of whether or not you actually believe in supernatural stuff like that. I don't, really. I just think it's really fun to pretend. But it really is all about what you do with the information. Is that a hot
It's
take? I feel
fun.
like it's a really lukewarm take.
It's a take of good temperature. It's the kind of take you can use to
A
cook
tepid
instant
take.
ramen, know what I'm saying?
Did you know in Japan that like the schools are so focused on conformity that if you have an unnatural hair color, like if you're like blonde or something, or you have like light brown hair, you have to prove that that's your natural hair color at some schools.
Is that? I don't know if I'm confusing it with something. It's also the case that like if you have
It's because they don't want you dyeing your hair.
unconventionally like curly or wavy hair, you also need to prove that.
Probably. They don't want you to have, because like most people have like black or dark brown hair, right? So if you look too different, they assume you've done something to it. I
It also,
wonder,
you know,
actually, I wonder if that's why Joker has such curly hair. Because even though his hair is black, which is like one of the most normal hair colors there, it's curly. So I wonder if that's like supposed to make him stick out, and that's why Mona keeps calling him frizzy hair.
to Mishima, I would simply not have done it.
Poor Mishima, honestly. I don't know how to get out of here, actually. I think we're stuck.
One never does. You
Oh,
gotta
never
just
mind, I
continue
figured it
talking
out.
to Ryuji.
I have never known how to get out of here. I've always just quick traveled. Huh. You learn something new every day. Ah, look at the cherry blossoms everywhere.
It was like a nice school.
Yeah. Aside from the abuse and all that.
But I mean, just like visually, they seem to have a lot of ground.
Mind me just standing right in front of you and eavesdropping on your conversation.
I like that he's not even like beginning to overhear. He's literally just making eye contact with them as they have a private conversation.
Yep.
What a game. This has just reminded me of something that I'd really like to play on stream
What do you want to play?
eventually.
Wii
I Divine
Sports!
Cybermancy.
See ya.
Oh, no, not quite. I Divine Cyberman. I was just reminded of that because I started thinking about games with funny dialogue options.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about volleyball, and I'm like, Wii Sports!
Like
I heard he
Ryuji's-
carries a knife around. Okay, well, you're not wrong, but it's not
Did
for
you
the
get
reason you
that?
think.
Exclusively uses it.
I just use it in another universe, don't worry. Okay, well, if the third years are on the first floor, then that means the first years are on the third floor, right?
That would make sense, but I'm afraid that the fact that it makes sense is indication that it won't be so.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
You absolutely can, Lady On. Hello.
It'll be quick.
I should get On Plush to.
Anyway, what's
Hold
with
on.
you?
I'm
Like
gonna-
the other day was all-
I'm gonna get On Plush to come sit with us. Hi, Miss
Hey.
Cinderpants.
It's not on plush, that's a cat.
Hi. Can you hear her meowing? Yes. Hi.
I am though. Very cute.
Ooh, hi, good girl. All right, I got.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm really far away. I got Morb. I
That's
got
all right.
Femsy. I got Joker plush, and I got On plush.
Good.
You can put
Gang's
all.
here and they're raring to go.
They're all
forward to
sitting
it.
on top of my drawing tablet. They're all. The
Yeah.
gang's all here.
It isn't more magnetic.
Don't worry about it.
I want to make.
Here, I'll put him on top of FemC so he's a little bit farther away. Alright.
FemC. Oh, yeah.
FemC will hold him. Alright. Alright, back to the game.
Lionel, you're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
She's really not,
This has
though.
nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing
Yeah,
behind your
no,
back,
Ryuji, maybe
tell me
don't
right away.
don't phrase it like that.
Behind my back?
Everyone thinks that An is dating Kamoshida, and everyone is okay with it. You're a minor until you're 20 in Japan. Every single playable character in this game is a child. A couple of them are 18, but they are still children in Japan. Except Zenkichi, but he's not playable in this
You
game.
wouldn't get it.
So Zenkichi's an adult.
Anyway, people are already talking about
But
you
he's a
two.
cop, so
I don't know what
are
you're
you
trying
even
to pull,
human, so
but
does he
no
even
one's
count?
gonna help you.
Yeah, but he was a cop, and then he betrayed the police, so that makes him based.
Ah, okay. Mistake.
Why she gotta be so aggressive?
Yeah, that's not prompting at all. Sema. I don't even know how to say that. Alright, we got Kitajima, Efisima, and Mishima.
Wait, hold on, I kind of want to look up if emphysema means.
Special.
Alright, yeah. Look up both those names.
Emphysema is one of the diseases that comprises chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
Oh, hell yeah.
Develops over time and involves the gradual damage of lung tissue. What was the other one?
The other one is Kitajima.
Name of a Japanese Olympic swimmer.
Okay, well, at least that makes sense, because Kamoshida's an Olympic medalist. I wish I had blue hair. Like, I wish my hair grew in blue. That sounds cool.
Ever want to dye your hair?
You have an amazing spike!
Pulls out like an ice pick from his back pocket. Oh, you
I
like
have
it
a
too?
better spike!
Your own goddamn
Oh
fault.
no.
Get with the
I own a
program.
railroad spike. I don't have it with me right now, but I do own one. Very cool.
Fascinating.
That asshole.
Look at his green kicks.
I'm
It's
just
got
waiting for the
those
guys.
like the
That's
what are they called? Dan Smith Adidas shoes. Everyone in this game has like such monumental drip.
They do, though.
I should
Alright.
write something.
Well, we have 15 minutes left, and we're gonna have another cutscene tomorrow with An. So...
Should we cut the stream a bit early?
No, I have a better idea.
Oh my god, it's not lagging. It's so fucking beautiful.
I know, it's actually working. So it says I passed it, but I did not. I cheated and just button mashed, so I got all OKs and I was able to pass.
Okay.
She with the dog ears.
Well, in this
The
performance,
catchy
it's
dog
on
boy
my
Catch-
cannon.
Catchy going Corone
ego
mode.
demands. They don't seem stressed.
Well,
Hey, I mistook the word perfect at one point for pregnant. I think it was
Pregante!
because
Yeah,
I think
that's
it
about
might have
right.
been like a bit of lag between perfect and great. So they just showed up
That's too bad.
immediately after one another, so it just looked like it said pregnant.
God, I suck at that song so bad. What song do we want to do, Lego? You got any requests?
What's the name of the song that's like the intro cinematic for Persona 5 Royal?
Oh, that's Colors Fly, that's not in this game. Hence why we need
Oh.
Persona 5 Dancing too. That's something that we should do next time we do a short stream. I want to plan out Persona 5 Dancing 2. See if it's feasible, given the songs in the game, if we could make a Persona 5 Dancing 2. That's something I really want to do, actually.
His little tail. Oh, yo, it's the guy. Hi. It's...
Shinji. Did you see that, Shinji?
These guys. Look at
So,
Junpei's
I really
face.
think this game needs a separate, like, fail and not cleared state. Because, like, there's a difference between, like, you get to the end of the song but it's not enough points, and you straight up fail the song, you know?
Sometime what we must do is recite all of the titles, all the canonical Featherman episode titles.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh.
Feather Owl hates tomatoes! That's my favorite Featherman episode. I don't know about you, but Feather Owl hates tomatoes. Just hits different. Actually, this song is very fun to do on All Night. I'm gonna fail, but I love this on All Night.
Snow Queen.
Snow Queen. You're gonna get to see some great PS1 3D. Last time I went to Monterey, I went with my friend, and I complained about paper straws, and someone yelled at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry? I'm allowed to not like something! Just because I will be- and, like, the Starbucks is around here, I'll do, like, that sippy cup lid type of thing. Give up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
How did they yell at you? Was it their personal paper straws that you were insulting?
I guess. I don't know. En deux trois.
Yeah. But I hope that I can, like, say some weird shit and still make it entertaining. Like, I brought up I Divine Cyberman here. That's a weird-ass game.
I mean,
It's
I
nothing
said
about
on
it is
stream.
conventional.
I said on stream that what I want from the Persona 25th anniversary is Persona 5 Dancing 2. I don't think very many people are gonna agree with me on that one.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone will, like, actively disagree with you either. I don't think anyone would.
You'd be surprised. People
See,
really
Atlas.
think the dancing games are, like, the epitome of milking the franchise. And, like, I get it, but also, Persona 5 Dancing 2. Seriously, I missed 2 notes right at the end and failed the song.
Oh.
That's fine.
You are some gumshoe, you just don't think well. It's my phantom troop, you can go straight to hell. Is your mouth lonely with 1 foot in there? Grow your brain